And welcome back to Crypto Hulk. Last minute show. I was like busy all day, had all the stuff I had to do. Oh my God. But I said, fuck it, it's Friday. I've got some whiskey I'm going to crack open here. Woodford Reserve, went to Costco, rolling like a big shot. All right. Um, we've got a lot of crypto news to go over. You're going to see the world changing as we speak. All of my shows now, we're going to see globally all the stuff changing. You've got governments that talk shit all about crypto. Now they're starting their own. It's just like crypto's bad. And then when they make it, oh, but now it's good. Now it's good. I know we've been saying for 5 years it's bad and criminals use it, but ours is good. Just stupid shit like that. I'm telling you what, I got to give a disclaimer later. Get the cryptos now while they're cheap. Okay. My name is Crypto Hulk. Yes, from birth, that was my name. Straight up liar my whole life. All the time lied my way through everything. I'm not a financial advisor. Let's see what else. Not a crypto advisor, not a lawyer, nothing like that. I totally misguide people. Don't even listen to a word in this fucking show. Your best thing is to not even watch this show at all. If I tell you to do something, don't do it. I want you to always to follow the law. But that's not a lie. And I would never, ever give you any advice to help you get around the law and do something illegal. All right. So, with that, let me see. I know we're going to have a small crowd tonight. That's A-OK with me. I'm going to make a show no matter what. And I'm going to get my whiskey down my throat at 7 o'clock p.m. Got done with a little workout earlier. It was done. I had to do legs today. I don't do certain exercise because my back is all kinds of jacked up. But yeah, I can still do leg presses and leg extensions and curls. That doesn't hurt my back. So let me see who we got here. This is going to be a low key show. I'm not doing both shows. I'm going to check on my other channel. Okay, good. Nobody's there. All right. That's the members only channel. I have it going because it alerts everybody a show is going. This is the open show. It doesn't always alert everybody. But this will be a totally casual show. It's Friday. We're all not giving a fuck. We've done our shit for the whole week. Now we just want to learn about how fucking rich we're going to get. Whatever jobs I know this person who has kind of like a fucked up job. And they hate going to work every day. But I'm like, you know what? You got how much XRP? You got 5,000 XRP. Don't fucking worry. Just do that stupid ass job you got to do. And you're scraping along. I know you got a little bit of gold put away and stuff. Maybe 2 months worth of pay they got in gold put away. So just hang the fuck in there. Everything's going to work. Watch my show and we're going to get around obstacles in life. Not crypto. I'm not talking about crypto. I'm not talking about getting around obstacles in crypto because that would be illegal. And I never do anything illegal. So, yes. Let me see what we got here. First person was Max Headroom. Oh, yeah. Alex, you're a new member. You must be a brave soul. Thank you, Alex, for joining the channel. My goal is that I teach you everything you need to be successful in crypto, and it's not that tough. A chimpanzee could teach you. So if a chimp could do it, I could do it. All right. Wealthy Coder is here. K Thompson, how much longer? I'm EST. Well, hopefully you're still here. K Thompson, Mr. Success is here. Says, hey, Hulkster, Uddy to Earth is back. Henry Hill says, shit. Yalson is here. I'll skip the last name so I don't destroy it. So he said, here's what Yalson says. What up? He says, what up? K. Thompson. Jorge está aquí en el cuarto. Gino Barone says, hey, hey. Oh, you're trying to be like Eddie from crypto, huh? Hey, hey. XRP top. Hello to the crypto fam. And then we got, my eyes are getting bad. Oh my God. Gee, Obnal, obnally. I can't say it, but welcome. Welcome to Mi Programa. What do we got here? Oh, we got some new guests, some new members. I'm just looking through the members. I'm not in a rush to do the news. If you're in a rush, get the fuck off the channel. Not going to happen tonight. I got 5 or 6, 7, 8 great stories. We'll get into them. When we get into them, I'll start with the most important ones first. And as I start drinking whiskey, I'm going to not know what the fuck I'm saying. And then it'll be like lights out for this show. Bottoms up after party for myself, not you guys. Major Pain. We got a new member called Major Pain. Member for 3 months, it says. Okay, so he renewed. Perfect. Excellent. Keith Williamson, welcome. Brand new member. Welcome, Keith. My goal is to teach you everything I can. You can go, they zapped one of my channels after like a whole year of making a tremendous amount of content. They deleted it, it's gone. So if you want to watch I've got great shows right around 5 months ago. What is it? Around April and May, I did some deep dive shit for the new members. Look at that. Even though it's an older show, go back to April 7th to May or June 7th, and then look for shit like Codius. And I break down different cryptos, about 3, 4, 5 of them if you're interested. I'm not a crypto advisor. So, but go back about 5 months-ish or so, you'll find some real good diamonds in there, okay? Mark Gutierrez. I don't go out until after Crypto Hulk news. Oh, got it. I don't either. Once I start drinking, I don't leave the house. I learned that in the military. They fuck you up so bad if you get a DUI. Oh, shit. You wish you weren't even born. Brad Fuller. Brad, thanks for your regular viewership, regular comments, and donations stuff. I appreciate that. Absolutely. You got Jack here. We got a good little group. 250 people all of a sudden. Shit. That was quick. What are we in, like 7 minutes? Okay. I didn't announce anything, so I don't expect. Yeah. A lot of people, and that's fine. It's not a numbers game. I was like an hour away from home, and then didn't have an opportunity to post the shit. DS 1090. Welcome to the members live stream. Brand new member. You must be brave, or you must like punishment. Scotch Glenlivet. I've got the bourbon here. We got Isa Matis back again. Thank you, Isa, for your donation channel. Appreciate that. Regular viewer, regular commenter. Then you got Patty Jacques is back. And we're ready to start the show. I just like meeting and greeting people. Because it's Friday, I'll usually do a little more meet and greet. We're not in a fucking rush. Except drink that damn Woodford Reserve. Man, I got to at least get through 3 news articles before I start drinking that shit. I got Coke for it too. Coca-Cola, I got to make it clear. Coca-Cola. I can't just say Coke on here because people are like, oh, cool. I think I'll do a line with you, Crypto Hulk. And I'm like, not that kind. Gordon Logan. Hi, Hulk. First time I have managed to watch your live on the show from the UK. I know it's late. It's like probably 2, 3 in the morning over there. It's hard for me to do a show because my show's all around the world. So it's like, if I do the morning time here, then it's like, I don't know. Sorry if I'm not in every single time zone. Also an Army veteran. That's what I'm talking about. Alex, so glad to find a fellow brother telling the government where they can shove it. Hey, I used to work for the government. You guys already know. Department of Justice, State Supreme Court, Reserve Deputy, Corrections, fucking on and on. Probation officer, kids juvenile counselor. I've done all kinds of shit. Worked in group homes and shit for kids that got fucked up by their parents. Well, they didn't have parents. They had fucked up adults that never should have had these kids. Some other parents should have had these kids. All right, Jorge, thanks for your donation. We want more lies. Oh, yeah. Well, we're going to get those. Gordon watches all your shows. It's about 3 a.m. in the UK. Yeah. I'm drinking Four Locos. Oh, God. Don't touch that stuff. I wouldn't. My friend used to drink that shit. I won't. Whew. Yeah, it's like sweet. It's like sweet alcohol drink, or yeah, you can get fucked up on that shit because it's like so sweet, and it's like drink. You don't know, and before you know it, you got shots going in you. You don't taste it. At least with other drinks, it's kind of stiff, so you can like taste it. But this stuff's like lower, so you can just be drinking that shit like water. And then all of a sudden, you're like seriously messed up. So I try to avoid that. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get to work right now. I just wanted to see everybody, all veterans in the house. Thank you for your serving. Mitchell, thank you. And keeping us safe around the world. Bless you all. I took that, I joined the military at 39. I was in Iraq. I was like 39 and a half or something. I just barely got in the 40 cutoff. Yes, it was in 2009. It was 40 years old. People are like, oh, it's not nothing past 32. Shut your fucking mouth. Go back to enlistment standards in the United States Army, not Marine Corps. Marine Corps is even like all the service. So I'm gonna school the dumb shits out there that says it wasn't possible. Okay, dumb shits, listen. Different. I'm gonna speak slow. See, fucking MR people understand. Different services have different age and physical and educational requirements, and each year those standards of enlistment change. So whereas in the Marine Corps it might be 25, in the Army now it might be 35. I don't know, because I don't give a fuck. I joined the Army at 39. It's not a big fucking deal. Just because you can't do it because you're fucking garbage, all right? You can't go into a combat infantry position and serve in Iraq on top of an up armored Humvee as a gunner. Not my fucking problem. You can't do that shit, all right? Alrighty then. Um, I didn't need a waiver at 39. I could get in. I was going to go to officer candidate school. That's through MEDAC because I have a college degree, almost two of them. And with MEDAC, it's like the Army's medical section. I got a waiver for a lieutenant colonel because of my age. And I went into, I tried to get into MEDAC, but the medical portion came, so I had to get a medical exam, and I got some injuries from the military. Um, they were gonna, hey, check it out. They were gonna waiver me and still let me in. By this time, I was 43. We're talking 2013. And my first sergeant came to me and he said, "Hey, I heard you dropped a packet because you got a recommendation from a lieutenant colonel." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm thinking about becoming an Army social worker. They're gonna send me to Fort Sam Houston for a year, and I'll actually become an officer 01E for prior enlistment." And first sergeant's like, "Damn, okay." And then, but I thought about it, and I was already kind of banged up in the Army, and then just stuff like that. And I decided to not be in the Army another 16 years. It would have been cool as an officer. But I just wanted to join, be a grunt for 4 years, really, and just get out. So I chose not to, and I did get some monies for my injuries and stuff. But and I could have waived that and done it, but the Army's fucking tough, and it's like, yeah, it's tough. So I didn't want to do that shit. Okay, now that I've told you my life story, let's go with Swift right away. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, Swift's going to disappear and da da da, and not going to happen. So, United States will not lose dominance in the world. Yeah, the dollar might disappear, but something else is going to pop up instead. Okay, that's just how it goes. I know I did a Swift article. We're going to do another one because this article kind of talks about stuff that's different than the other, maybe 2 to 4 days ago when I did a Swift. This is major because what is Swift? Swift moves all the money in the world, banking and shit, like, man. So, and the rumor is, this is a rumor, if XRP moves all the Swift money, then that's 10,000 bucks per crypto. Now let's move on. Swift says it can resolve a major obstacle to CBDC adoption. Here's the problem. Okay, people are like, oh, you can move Bitcoin fast or Ethereum, whatever. Okay, look, stop. Some people don't want Bitcoin. Hello. Some people don't want Ethereum ever. Hello. You know what I want? XRP, XDC, XLM, CeeLo, Quant. I want usable shit. I don't want fucking Ethereum or Bitcoin. I don't want that fucking shit. All right. 200 other countries or 180 countries around the world feel the same as me. All right. So I'm joining their club. All right. So Swift is already being used to connect more than 11,000 banks across 200 countries. Swift is the world's banker. Okay. And the problem is each country wants its own crypto, just like the Bitcoin maxis think theirs the best. I'm an XRP maxi. I don't, people are like, oh, you're XRP maxi. And I'm like, yeah, and you're a fucking moron. So look, each person wants their own fucking crypto. Great. Let them fucking have it. Okay. But here's the problem. There's only like one crypto company, and I'm going to include XDC, XLM, and XRP all in that because they all work together and they're all pretty much either started together or they're joined at the hip, married in heavenly matrimony. So I'm going to call it just one. All three of those I'm going to call one company's platform. Okay, you've got all these CBDCs around the world. Nobody trusts anybody else. Okay, great. But there's one blockchain that can allow everybody to trust everybody else, and that's the XRP ledger working with the three X's. Okay, so whatever one you buy, XDC, XLM, I don't fucking care. They're all great. Okay, they're all utilizing the XRP ledger. What it allows that is it allows 200 countries to use their own fucking money and trade with each other. So you could go, you don't need dollars. Okay, here's the beauty of it. Look, the United States controls the world through dollars right now. Guess what? The United States still is going to control the world. And I know the rest of the world hates that, but this is the fucking truth. Here's how it goes. Because that XRP ledger is given to the whole world, okay? But the XRPs themselves are going to go to the Treasury, like I've said for the past 2.5 years. They're going to the Treasury. And they'll be divvied out. The liquidity will be spread out evenly. And our government will control this shit, okay? It's not going anywhere. The dollar might go somewhere else. Our government's not losing control of this financial world, okay? Let me check some comments here. I'll get into this article. Let's see. What are people saying? I am drinking water. Okay, drinking water tonight. Credit Suisse. Let me check that here. Thanks for the donation. Did anyone hear about the three classes, meaning even if you have XRP, can't cash out, you will be restricted from doing things? Yeah, we know that they're going to try to take it away. Okay, look. When you own XRP, you could be a bank. Hold on a second. Carl Ross, thank you for your donation to the channel. I greatly appreciate that. It's a very generous donation, and thanks for being here. Hopefully, Carl, you can learn from what we got. Maybe you know everything. I don't want to assume I'm teaching people. Some of you guys know 10 times more than me. I always have said in my show, I have a little bit of crypto knowledge, and I'm trying to help you guys the best that I can. You don't need all this technical dumb shit. I'm showing you the easiest way to get rich. Buy the cryptos that we talk about on the channel, lock it up in a Faraday bag, put that crypto on a ledger, do all three of those things, you're done. Go to your job, whatever it pays, wait till you're rich. It's that easy. You don't need to do anything else. I'm going to get back to the article because, yeah. Okay, Swift says it is ready to take on CBDC cross-border payments. The development is a sign that central crypto banks are starting to seriously think about infrastructure related to the rollout of nation-backed digital currency. Look, infrastructure. Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, has always been telling us for like the past 10 years. They're working on the plumbing. They're working on the infrastructure. Okay, you're not getting rich tomorrow unless everybody has the same plumbing. They're all linked up to the ledger. They all have CBDCs or whatever. They're linked. They got to be linked up. They don't need Ripple to do it. They can build on it all their own. They got to get in with Swift. Okay, it's the infrastructure. Everything's because Ripple developed this ledger, and you have a digital exchange, and the ledger can do a lot of other things too. They're not letting us know everything. There's public ledgers, private ledgers, all these kinds of things. Okay. Financial infrastructure company Swift on Wednesday said it has solved. Listen to this. Swift has solved. No, it's XRP has done it, but I'm just going to say Swift. Swift has solved a particularly vexing problem for CBDCs: how to transact between blockchains. This is so laughable. You and me already know the three X's. That's why they call it digital ledger technology. Okay, interledger protocol, DEX, digital exchange. This is what XRP is designed to do, is be the bridge for the ledger with different CBDCs. This is the use case. And when we get regulations, we're going to get use case. Swift is announcing they've solved the problem. Hey, look, I'm not going to tell nobody if you don't. Swift means Ripple solved the problem. Here's the thing it says in the article. I'm not going to read this whole article because we could be here for like 30 fucking minutes, okay? Swift says basically, or the article, well, Swift kind of says too, but the article tells us that Swift has to come out and say this because that's how they're going to get people to join them. They trust Swift. They know that Swift works. They know that Swift is very powerful and influential. And if you don't trade on Swift, you don't fucking trade. Okay. If you want to be a 5 group member country, or do you want to be a 195 member group country? Hey, if you want to only trade with 5 countries, or if I had a business and they said you could pick only 5 countries, like ones that are communist, basically, you can pick 5 communist countries, or you can pick 195 countries around the world. Which would you rather pick? I'm going with 195. Swift is telling the world here they fixed the problem. That's how they're going to get adoption. See, before people like, who's Ripple? What is Ripple? What is this? You mentioned Swift. Oh, everybody's ears, they know what Swift is. That's what Swift is saying. Swift is now coming out saying they've solved the problem for CBDCs on how to transact between different blockchains. There you go. Swift's like, hey, Colombia, you can now trade with Russia. Russia? Well, no, because Russia's in the doghouse. They've been naughty. They got hit in the nose with a paper. But you know where I'm getting at, though. You can get Swift can have Colombia trading with Argentina. And Colombia can get their money and Argentina can get theirs. Bam, just like that, 2 to 3 seconds. Nobody else can do that. Problem solved. Swift is the one who's going to end up uniting the world. Okay, everybody knows Swift. Let me see if there's anything else in here that really stood out. Okay, so the world's basically saying, how do we know we have the right network infrastructure? You know, is it going to be secure? And just like I said, and that's where Swift comes into play. So all these banks are like, gee, should we go with Bitcoin? I don't know if we should. Like, you know, you got Guatemala or something, or should we go with this? Swift's like, shut up. Everybody shut up. We've got this platform. We've got a platform where everybody can play together nicely. We've got a platform where it talks about converting fiat into tokens and shit. Swift's telling the world right now. Swift is advertising for Ripple, but not, you know, literally. They're figurative. You know what I'm saying? Swift is out there selling Ripple, okay? And that's going to cause very fast adoption. If you notice now, shit's starting to pick up, okay? All these countries around Malaysia. Man, I got so many news stories up here. I've never seen more news going on in the world. Look, not that we're going to be rich tomorrow. I've been waiting 2.5 years. I know a lot of you guys have been probably waiting longer, right? I'm going to close out of this article, but what I want to tell you is that this is how we end up getting rich: is global adoption. Not just America. Everybody in America buys up all the Bitcoins and all this shit. Well, there's nothing left for anybody else, right? Value goes down and everything's over. It has to be spread around the world. People have to use XRP, XLM, XDC. People have to use CeeLo, Quant, okay? People got to use all these things for it to be valuable, real world use case. What is the first thing that needs to happen? We need global regulations that everybody agrees on. That's number one, how we get rich, okay? Number two, real world adoption. That means the banks jump in, the banks buy a lot of the crypto. They're moving around, selling to people. You're using crypto to go buy your McDonald's, Big Mac in Switzerland, like we went over a couple days ago. You're using this shit. That's when the price goes up. When Bank of America sends Wells Fargo a check for, I don't know, $5 billion because that's how it's got to be used all the time. That's where the value goes up. If no one's using the crypto, see, here's the thing. Don't worry about the fucking price right now. It's meaningless. People that read off the price of crypto on their show are fucking stupid, okay? The other day, I'm not going to mention names. We all know who these jokers are. It's like, well, looks like XRP's in the green today. Kind of exciting. Really, at 50 cents? Are you fucking serious? You're getting a Woody off 50-cent XRP. What the fuck's wrong with you? Don't tell people that shit. You're going to look like a moron in like 3 years from now, okay? 2 years from now, XRP might be at 10, 20 grand. Who knows? And you're getting a stiffy off a 50-cent XR. Oh, we're in the green today. It's very encouraging. Oh, a 50-cent XRP is encouraging. See, I think in the future, I don't give a fuck. I told you when XRP is $5, $100, $1,000, doesn't do a fucking thing for me, okay? Once we start hitting 5 to 10 grand, okay, now I'm starting to get interested. Anything under 5 grand, fuck it, it's not worth my time, okay? I'm not getting a stiffy off a $1.50 XRP. Oh, look, let's go look at the chart analysis. Oh, maybe I can get some ratings on my channel by talking about the price. What a fucking moron. Okay, that's loser behavior, all right? Black Cookie is back again. Thank you, Black Cookie. It's been a while since I've seen you here in the donation mode. I know I've seen you in the lower modes down here, and that's A-OK. Because it's hard. Like, I'm trying to do a show and to read every single text to see who showed up. I can't do it. Sometimes I can take some time and look to read names off here. It used to be hard for Hulk to get enough stuff to put together. I know. Max Headroom saying that, like, when I first started, I'll tell you, I made 2 shows a week, maybe 3, 4, but they were like hour and a half shows. Now I can put 2 shows together. And the open show, sometimes 30, 40 minutes, members only, 45 to an hour. Like, I'm putting together hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes content a day, you know? It's just so much. So we know, like I'm reading here, Swift is telling you they solved the problem. They can bridge. You know how they can solve the problem with CBDC interaction? It's called a bridge asset. It's called XRP and the XRP ledger. Swift ain't saying it, but that's what it is. Okay? And that's how I know we're getting close. All right, let me look at the next article. Oh, what's that we do at 30 minutes? Maybe I got to do at least another article before I start drinking whiskey on this show. Shit. God, there's so much shit. So much news. Some of the news I'm going to just touch on because I'm going to show you a trend. Some of this news, okay, I'm not going to read the whole damn article. I'm going to spend a little bit of time just going over it because I'm showing you a trend that's happening. Let's do this one. Okay, I'm not going to read this fucking article. Polygon, which is Matic. I'm not even fucking interested. I'm not promoting it. I'm just reading it to you. Here's the title to this. Tell me if this is exciting. Polygon Matic, now part of Grayscale's large cap fund. Can you say, holy shit? Like, I'm serious. Like, this is fucking huge. When you see Grayscale, I'm clicking out of the article because I'm not even going to fucking read this shit. I'm just trying to make a point that you can see some stuff. When you see Grayscale, one of the biggest fucking investment companies in the world, adding Polygon, which is Matic, to their fund for people to invest in, holy shit, Batman. I think we're getting close, okay? That's why I just wanted to talk about that. This is the kind of shit that I'm seeing every day, where I'm seeing this exchange, another article I'm just going to talk about. I'm not going to even mention names. there's a crypto exchange in Hong Kong that just bought out Huobi. Okay, it's like you're seeing like these bigger exchanges buy the little ones. I told you, you're gonna have all these. You're gonna have like 100 exchanges. I'm gonna tell you something. It's sad, but it's good. It's good if you're in early like us. Okay, and I'll get to you in a second. Top Auto detailing. This is great news because everything is happening exactly like I said. You're gonna have 100 exchanges. I've been saying this shit for 2.5 years. You're gonna have 100 exchanges. You'll end up with 10. All of these 10 will be fully regulated. Um, no kind of bullshit. No CEO running off with the cryptos and stuff. Super sky high crypto prices. But that's only good for us. Let me adjust this camera. That'll only be good for us because we're here early. We're not staking. We're not doing that dumb shit, buying NFTs, none of that fucking shit. Okay. We're in early. We're waiting for regulations. See, regulations are going to destroy everybody else. Everybody who has their shit on an exchange, everybody who's staking, this and that, they're going to get destroyed when their exchange gets taken over by another one, or maybe one exchange is declared illegal. I'm just waiting. I'm not doing the fucking thing when XRP and any of these cryptos hit 5, 10, $100, 500. I'm sitting here. 500, 7, 8, 900,000. I might be a little interested at $1,000. Okay, now I'm starting to get kind of interested. I'm not selling off 5% or none of that dumb shit. 2, 3,000, 4, 5, 6, 7,000, 8, 9, 10,000 XRP. Hello, now I'm starting to get interested. Maybe I'll sell off a portion at $10,000. Okay, that's what I try to bring to this channel. I got to read off Top Auto detailing all XRP holders are like the Moses of our time. We know the XRP flood is coming. Exactly right. That's a good analogy. Many will not listen. Yes, that's very true, but very few. You guys are the few, the few, the brave, the Marines. I always wanted to be a Marine, but I got into. I was 39. They wouldn't accept me. I was an old man by then. But many will not listen, but very few. I only have few, only those with true eyes to see what is going on with XRP. Worth needs to be um, high to work. Yeah, there's very few people that are going to understand my program and understand how we all think. My program's directed to you, not to everybody. I don't want everybody. You've heard me tell other people, if you don't like my show, get off the fucking channel. How many people on YouTube do that? Push away customers. I don't fucking care. Okay. I make a show how I want to, not how you want to, losers out there. I make a show for people to join as members so you hear exactly how I think things are going on. I don't know everything. I'm only showing you how I see stuff. And if you go back 2 years and watch my show, pretty much how I see all the shit's coming true. You guys are telling me. I don't tell me. I read stuff in the damn top chat. Cripple Hulk, that shit you were saying a year and a half ago, that shit's coming true. Of course. I'm not here lying. I don't have some fucked up course to sell you. I tell you in advance what's going to happen. You just watch the show, wait, and then you see, oh shit, all this stuff's happening. Yeah. Okay. I've worked with most of my career with criminals. All these people in crypto are fucking criminals. Okay. So that's how I can predict most of the shit that happens. It's not because I'm smart or nothing. It's not. I've worked with these dumbass fucking criminals, and well, most of them are. Most of them are. There's some good ones out there that actually rehabilitate. But yeah, enough of that. We got Peter Pan back again. The legacy banks and institutions will never let go of their power. They're the ones fighting so bad to get control over this, and then all of a sudden it becomes good crypto. Because I told you, Peter Pan, I told you all this shit, you guys, for 2.5 years. Here's how it goes down again. Because I always got brand new people coming to my channel. Here's how it works. Some of you will go to these other YouTube channels, pay $500, $1,000 a month for dumbass information, all kinds of charts and useless dumb shit. You are going to think, and it's sad, I shouldn't laugh. You're going to think, yeah, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to buy the dips and sell it when it's time. You ain't doing a fucking thing, okay? All these exchanges will get shut the fuck down. all the legacy banks, all the old money, they're going to come in, bribe all the Congress people, change all the crypto requirement laws. You're going to get fucked over because your stuff's on an exchange. You got your name in every single. I shouldn't laugh. You got your name in every single fucking exchange. Your wallet address is just like it's just like me showing my driver's license. There's people on YouTube. I won't mention their names, but one of the guy's initials is KC, and I'm not gonna. That's his real name. This dude's giving people his receiving wallet address and asking for like tips or donations. I'm like, dude, are you really putting your wallet out there so the national three-letter agencies can now track your fucking shit? Like, wow, dude, and they know that wallet address and you, bingo. Like, really, you can put your wallet address out there, and you got like 50 or 100,000 viewers? Like, wow, you're a brave soul. I'm not doing a fucking thing with my wallet address. That shit's secret. Okay. Um, Legacy banks, institutions will never let go. This is Peter Pan's comment still. Never let go of their power, and they will just gobble up the exchanges. There he goes, like candy. So this dude knows, Peter Pan. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, whatever. I don't care. I've been telling you that. My stuff's in a wallet. Now, I don't care what rules or laws a country comes up with. I'm not talking about the United States. I'm just saying a country. Because you see, there's a thing called traveling. And some people, not me, of course, I would never, ever, ever do anything like this. But some people, if they don't like their country, the way that their country looks at crypto, and I'm not saying laws, I'm gotta be very careful because all this shit's recorded. Some people just might not like the way their country looks at crypto, so they're gonna go, travel the world and by accident, not by planning it out in advance, because that's illegal too, but just by accident, they're going to end up in a country and say, I like it here. The way they look at crypto is so beautiful. They become citizens there. Maybe they give up their citizenship from the other country. And then when they become citizens in the other country, they happen to find their old wallet. How about that? And they just happen to find the passcodes. And they download all their shit to that country and live happily ever after. That's the story for Peter Pan. That's my version of Peter Pan. Maurice B. Brand new member. Maurice, welcome to this channel. Trent G. Keeping your gym membership going for leg day. Oh, man. I was killing it. Yeah. I've been getting stronger. I use a knee wrap now on my left knee because I was having some patellar tendon issues at the top of the knee. Not the lower part of the patellar, but at the top part. It's probably not even called that. Maybe it is. But I wrap that shit really tight now, so now I can do some really heavy weights. So, well, not really heavy, but just for me, heavy. So, okay. I'm going to so I got 2 shots of Woodford Reserve. Hold on. The ice is kind of melted in this cup. I'm going to pour the 2 shots in there. It's a little stiff. And then I'm just going to add some regular Coke in there. So hold on. We're like 40 minutes in. Okay. That's why this is not an under 18 show or 21. Some states, the drinking laws are. Actually, you can be on a military base and drink at 18. Because if you're on federal property, it's 18, I believe. All right. All the 18-year-olds at Fort Stewart would go to the shopette or the Class 6, whatever you want. The Class 6 could be in a shopette too. But they go and get their alcohol at age 18. If they live on post, you can drink that shit there. So, all right. 2 fingers. Get some Instaflex, says Mal. I tie that when I wrap that fucking leg wrap around there, it really helps. I put ice on my knee, probably not ice, but a gel pack like twice a week. Just freeze the hell out of it. And that seems to be working. When we get crypto, oh, Pad Thai, wait a second. Modelo and Pad Thai for Eric M. Now that's what's up. That's some good stuff. Yeah. Pad Thai. I want to order Pad Thai. Okay, next article. Okay, back to work. Gotta earn my money. Gotta earn my money. Oh shit, listen to this one. Okay, let's focus now on global. Global. Listen to this title. FTX and Visa partner to permit crypto payments. Crypto, not just Visa payments, crypto payments in 40 countries. What is that? About 25% of the world now can use a Visa card and for crypto payments. That's pretty fucking amazing. That's the shit I'm talking about. When you can just use your Visa card and use crypto and buy shit. 25% of the world now, well, a little bit less. There's like 190, 200, maybe 20%. 20 to 25% of the central banks or the countries in the world are now using Visa for crypto. That's fucking amazing. Real world usage. This is what I'm talking about. When we get global, we all got to be doing this global thing to get rich. We're looking at, I don't know, 6 months or something, maybe a year at the most. If everything goes right now, if shit goes bad with like, I heard on the news, and I could have swore it was CNN or something or CNBC. The president of the U.S., Joe Biden, and I use that term loosely, president, starts talking about Armageddon. Like, really? You know, I'm gonna get off this Russia subject, but fuck, dude, Armageddon, nuclear and shit. Like, and they're talking about, well, it's not quite. This news media. Well, it's not quite nuclear. It's low grade nuclear. Well, that's like a woman's either pregnant or not pregnant. What the fuck? Quick kiss of the president's ass for God's sake. If you're in the news media watching, look, here's how I am. Let's just be real, okay? If something's fucked up, let's discuss it and fix it, like our president. But quit lying to the American people. Say, oh, it'll just be a little low grade nuclear exchange. Wow. That's pretty fucking sad. Hey, I'll give you whatever news is here, if it's good or it's bad, because you need to be informed. Okay, I'm not gonna be like, well, let's look at the price of crypto. Well, the crypto's at 50 cents today. Let's all get a little woody because of that. Like, fuck, man. If something's fucked up, I'll tell you. And if something's awesome, I'll tell you that too. I'm not here to be your fucking cheerleader. I'm here to get rich and to show you how to avoid really bad obstacles in life. Okay, that's my fucking job. Brennan Hammer, thank you for your donation to this channel. Let's see what you got to say. Hulk, I'd rather pay for a membership on your channel any day versus being some moron dropping hundreds of dollars yes, he's laughing there. But Peter Pan back again. Hold on, I need another drink. I got to catch up. It's 7:40 p.m. on a Friday, Pacific time. A little stiff, but I love it. All right, Peter Pan, let's see what Peter Pan wants to tell us. I will not budge on selling any XRP until it reaches 10 grand. Me too. Like, we know it's probably going to go to 50 to 100. I did a show, one of my first shows, I said it'd go to about 100, and I kind of explained it's not just, I think it's going to 100. No, I kind of broke it down a little bit, and I did some math. And that show, I think, was my highest viewed show. The one that I did like 2 years ago or whatever it was, like one of my very first 10 shows. I think I kind of broke down why I thought XRP would hit 100,000. Not just, I'm going to make a prediction. XRP to $500,000. Well, how do you come up with that? Well, I don't know. I just come up with it. No, I came up with 100 because I tried to break it down. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but at least I showed you what my thinking was. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. I don't care, But okay, I'm not budgeting. It's 10,000. At that point, I might sell 5 to 10 XRP just to pay my bills. 5 to 10. Well, I might be selling 5 to 10,000 at 10,000 bucks, but you only want to do 5 or 10 total. That's a-okay. I'm not putting that down. It's just to pay my bills, as I know that the value will keep going up. And I'm like 52, and you're probably like super. You got probably another 30 years of life left. My time's kind of running out. You know what I mean? I might have 20, 30 years left if I'm lucky, just to pay my bills, as I know that the value will keep going up and I am in no rush to becoming filthy rich. Well, hey, if I was 20 or 30, you think different. When you start hitting 52, you're like, oh shit. All the people you know, parents that are in their 70s, they're fucking passing out, dying at 75, whatever. You think, well, I'm 52. I got like 23 years. Like, oh shit. So, we're each in our own different positions. If XRP it's 10 grand, I'm selling off like 10,000 XRP right off the top. All right. Davey? Davey W. Davey W. Welcome to the channel, Davey. Appreciate that. You're going to never regret this. The stuff you're going to learn. Samson Grinder is here. Welcome, Davey. All right. Peter Pan's 41. Okay. I'd still like to be 41. I was in the army in Iraq, just coming home at 41. Yeah. Pretty much. I was still there. I think when I just turned 41, 2 months later, we came home. So I was 41 in 2 months, and I was back at Fort Stewart after spending a year in Iraq. 41 is different than like 52. Like, yeah, everything starts getting really fucking sore at about 52. Little pains and shit in your shoulders and back. Before they go away, they come and then they go. Now they just kind of linger and they fucking hang in there for like ever. All right, I'll quit complaining about all these fucking pains. Let's go over this little article. The FTX and Visa partner, and they're going to use crypto all around the world in 40 countries. It says spending cryptocurrency may become a lot easier. Oh, really? FTX, one of the world's largest crypto exchanges, has partnered with payments giant Visa. Let me tell you something. Just like with Swift, coming out, telling the whole world, we've figured out CBDCs. Join with us. Swift is helping bring about. Look at this. Is all global. This is all global. This is what we need. This global shit. Not like everybody in the United States gets it, so they buy the crypto. No. We need the whole fucking world to get it. We need all the banks in the world to get it. All the payment systems in the world to get crypto. And then these fuckers start using this shit, and then that's how we get rich, okay? Visa, MasterCard, all these massive all these massive payment, well, they're going to be crypto payment companies, but all these massive payment companies are going to start utilizing crypto. This is what we need. Visa is now putting it out there. All these countries, maybe people don't have bank accounts anymore. Maybe we'll all just use fucking Visa crypto accounts. I don't know. I don't care. All right. The move would allow FTX users to pay for goods. Oh my God, listen to this. Would allow FTX users to pay for goods, services using debit cards that boast zero fees. Plus, card ownership would be free. Can you hear this? Man, I'm starting to get kind of excited because one day it's going to happen, you guys. We're not going to sit around being fucking bored watching Crypto Hulk show. Hey, there's a few rich people who watch my show. I already know. But I'm not in that camp. And we all are poor and broke. And one day we're going to be crazy rich because we're learning this shit. I'm teaching you day by day stuff that I see going on globally. I don't care what's going on in a particular location. When I read you guys news, I try to show you China, Russia, this, that. I want you to see a global picture to know what's going on around the world. We need to see progress around the world globally. That's why I'm bringing this story about Visa. 40 countries. Maybe a month from now, it's 80. That's almost half the fucking world. 2 months from now, 120 countries. Fuck. 3 months from now, the whole fucking world's using Visa to buy shit with crypto. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to show you we're moving forward globally. Let me see here real quick. The FTX debit card. I'm not going for this shit right now, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and see. I'm not getting into nothing. I'm not trying to stake. I'm not doing a fucking thing. If you're watching my show for 2.5 years, we buy crypto, put it in a hardware wallet, Faraday bag, sit down, stuff our hands under our butts so we can't type and buy stupid shit on the computer like staking or whatever. Okay. We just sit and we fucking wait and we watch to see what countries are crypto friendly. In the end, we go maybe visit a crypto friendly country and just see how nice it is, okay? And the countries that are crypto unfriendly, well, they can go fuck themselves and their rules, okay? So, and as time goes on, we'll be discussing those crypto friendly countries that are very pretty and maybe we go visit them. I don't know, I'm just saying. So that's the FTX article. It's very encouraging to see this where Visa is now in about 20% of the world and they're using crypto. Like that's pretty major. Like that shit never happened 2.5 years ago. I never could imagine that. But like I'm saying, 20% of the world, we're still kind of a ways off, okay? So, but that's super positive, and I just wanted you guys to kind of see that. Let me check some comments. And I need another drink of whiskey. Davey W loves the show. Let's see what we got here. Mal says Peter Pan is right. I'd rather have XRP than putting money back in the bank. Get some turmeric. I do have a liquid turmeric. I should take it more. Yeah, I'll drink some in a couple hours from now. I get it from Costco. They got turmeric and CoQ10, I think it is. 100 milligrams. I take about 200 milligrams of the CoQ10 a day, and the turmeric, I forgot how much. I try to drink it once or twice a day. Okay, enough of that. Stay in shape. You'll live past 100. I hope to live past 100, not just because of a person works out. There's a runner. There's a runner named Jim Fix, I think in the 1970s. This guy was a famous runner and everything, died at like 43 in a heart attack. People are like, what the fuck? See what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter how much you work out or whatever. It's when it's your time, it's your time. I have other crypto that will cover me for the next couple of years. After the bourbon, rye, and whiskey lowers your blood sugar temporarily. The more shows, lower the blood sugar. Mitchell Tao, nice one. If Bitcoin went to 70 without utility, Jacques, look, you can't really compare Bitcoin because there's only like what 20 million of the 20 million with an M, and Bitcoin so far has been totally spec. See, it's all been fake. Now XRP made 100 billion, but it has utility. It's like it's hard to really compare those. You can't really compare. You can't compare real and fake. I see what you're doing, and it's great, but we just really don't know where. I mean, I could see just from what I've studied, and I do horrible at math, but just from what I've studied and using a little bit of math, basic math skills, nothing serious, like 100,000 XRP, I could see that. How long from now? Well, it takes real world adoption, and it takes everything on the fucking planet to get tokenized. I don't have a time frame for that. If I was going to guess, and it doesn't mean anything, 5 to 7 years at the most to see 100,000 XRP. Yeah, because everything on the planet, quadrillions of dollars have to get tokenized, and then that will keep a stable price on an XRP. It will no longer be any kind of a speculative price when everything is tokenized: gold, silver, houses, racehorses, everything. Then you'll have that's what XRP is going to be. Like a global, I know it's called a global bridge currency, but off the record, so don't tell anybody, but off the record, I really, because eventually, look, check it out. People be like, why do we have rubles, francs, this, that? Why don't we just have XRP? It's going to start off as a global bridge currency. This is just my opinion. I'm backing it up with just my own imagination. But everybody is scaredy cat and this and that. So, oh, United States wants a dollar. This country wants that. Da, 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 da. So we're gonna have, and that's where the digital exchange comes from, and all that fucking exchange shit. But eventually, in my opinion, what 10 years? I don't think the planet will be around 20. The rate we're going. If we're already talking about Armageddon with Russia, it's like we're not gonna be around 20 years at this rate. But let's just assume everything's good and we're holding hands and passing out candy and looking at rainbows with ponies and flowers and shit. Um, Eventually, people will be like this. Countries will be like, why are we even using different monies? Let's just use XRP. Bam. End game, but just my opinion. All right. Jacques. Jesus, coming in 2030. Oh my God. They said that in 2020. Tekken Monster. All these church people, I'm not putting them down, but all these church people were like, oh yeah, 20 reasons or 20 reasons. I forgot what it was, but there's all these pastors and people on the radio. Oh yeah, in the year 2000, or was it 1990? I don't remember. These damn people like in 1999, Jesus is coming. And well, 1999 happened, 2000 happened. Here we are 20 years later. Well, unless Jesus came and left, is the rapture? I don't. All my friends, good and bad, are still here. No one's disappeared. So yeah. All right. And I'm not knocking religion. I'm Christian, or I try to be. Let's say I'm a poor example, but I try to be. So I'm not knocking church or nothing like that. All right. I'm going to go with India. Okay. Here's the title. And this is what cracks me up. You know what? I'm not bashing India. You know what? I'm going to say most every country is fucked up and they try to enslave everybody. There's going to be some countries that don't, and I don't know what countries those are. America is one of those enslaving countries. We're becoming more and more and more like that. I'm not getting all this political shit because I don't fucking care. What I care about is having tons of money, gold, apartment complex, whatever. That's what I care about. So that's the whole focus of my show. Sometimes I'll get off on a tangent and talk about some other shit. Um, I'm on this show to make a shit ton of money, and if people want to join and whatever, then that's cool. That's my intention. Now back to work. India's central bank shares concept note. Oh man, crypto hope. What note? What's that four-letter word? Note. My last channel. It was called Crypto Hulk 2. YT deleted it. Okay. I think while I was going through the show talking about XRP becoming a note, I showed you an article from a certain bank in Europe. I'm not going to mention the name. And if anybody talks about this fucking bank in my show, I will ban you from this fucking channel right now. Don't mention the bank, or I will get rid of who's ever here. And make sure you don't ever get on my program again. I was talking about this certain bank in Europe, and they've already determined how all the shit goes down. The top cryptos will be considered notes, securities notes. Now it depends. Gold can be a commodity, gold can be money, and gold can be a security. Okay. And there's notes, and that, like, this one particular bank was calling some of these cryptos security notes, but they also called them notes just in general. So I broke that story, I don't know, 6 months ago. My channel got deleted. About a month ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, did another show, exactly that same show, but I didn't mention the names. Go back about 3 weeks ago. I forgot what I called it. Um, but they're notes. These things become notes. Okay. Now, if we look at India here, hold on, what website I signed up? Man, I don't want to talk about that damn. I'll talk about that thing another time. I'm trying to have a good night. And that thing pisses me off. All right. India's central bank shares concept note. There we go. Bam, note. That's where all this stuff's going. All right. On a CBDC. We'll begin pilot soon. Okay. Let me break this down. This relates to Ripple. I've shown proof on this 4 to 6 days ago. I'm not doing it again. India's central bank, listen, the Reserve Bank of India, the RBI, has released a concept note. Here we go again with that word on the country's proposal of a CBDC. Okay, this is fucking huge, okay? The RBI, Reserve Bank of India, 4 days ago, whatever, I showed you a link. Ripple partner. Oh shit. The world's biggest country population wise, maybe China, maybe India. We don't quite know, or I don't quite know. One of the two, whatever the fuck it is, it's at 1 billion people plus or whatever. India or China. Somebody wants to put in the top chat, I don't fucking care. That's pretty, it's 3 times the size of the United States. This story, India, one of the top 2 biggest countries of the world, is a Ripple partner. Oh, shit. Yeah. The Reserve Bank of India. India's central bank, everybody, is not afraid to let everybody know they're a Ripple partner. I don't know any other. Okay, you got Bhutan. Okay, some other little dinky ass little ones. Maybe Australia. Yeah, Australia. A country the size of India, 3 times the United States. They're a Ripple partner working on a C. What does Ripple do? Deal with CBDCs and banks. So the India's central bank is a partner with Ripple that makes CBDCs. So India announces we're testing CBDCs. You know what that means? We're testing Ripple. And you know what that means? When this test becomes successful, you and me are fucking rich when all this shit goes green light. That's what it means, okay? That's why I had to bring you this. Next sentence here. The concept note discussed key issues such as technology, design, and possible uses of a digital rupee. The RBI, the Reserve Bank of India, will soon begin work on the pilot project. Let me tell you something. They already know it works. How does Crypto Hulk know? Because there's something called a private ledger, and trust and believe. They've already done all this shit, okay? So if they do any testing to the public, it's going to be on the public ledger. But that's not the one they're going to use. Now, maybe they keep continually using this private ledger or whatever, but, or maybe this is just for dramatic effect. We're going to test this thing. We will never see it. They're already done. They're already done. Okay. But they're going to announce it because they have to put it out there so everybody knows. So all the other countries know, oh shit, we better hurry up because India's doing this. Australia announced, I'm trying to show you a global picture of how this shit works. Bank of Brazil, Ripple part. Oh, Brazil, we got to get all the South American companies. Well, we got to get going. Da, da, da. India announces this. Oh, Malaysia's got to do this. Hong Kong's got, they all got to. And guess what? They're all Ripple partners. And if they're not direct Ripple partners, like Hong Kong Monetary Authority, they're Novati partners, which is a Ripple partner. So if they're not direct Ripple partners, they're indirect Ripple partners, okay? So India, who is so against all this stuff, now all of a sudden is working with Ripple, and they're going to come out with crypto. But it's going to be good now because they came up with it, okay? I just want you to see, this is massive. So, you know what's funny is in the United States is where all this stuff came from. How is it? And this is a rhetorical question. I'm not expecting an answer. This is rhetorical. How is it that Ripple and all these crypto companies came up out of the United States, but our central bank is not acknowledging like we're buddies or Ripple partners, but India's government is. The Reserve Bank of India announces online that they're Ripple partners, but our own government doesn't acknowledge. But yet, Michael S. Barr, who used to work at Ripple as a top executive, is now like in the vice Reserve Bank chairman's position. Like, how did he end up number two, let's say, if Jerome Powell has a heart attack and dies? Basically, Ripple takes over the Federal Reserve. Now it's Michael S. Barr, and he doesn't no longer work there. I understand that. You don't need to correct me. I'm just using this to speak loosely. But if Jerome Powell quits or has a heart attack or and he's deep six, then Ripple's running the fucking Federal Reserve. I mean, go figure that. So I just had to bring you this article on India to show you that that's a massive move that they're going to be quote test. They're telling everybody now we're going to be testing this. No big deal. We're only a Ripple partner. So I'm just reading this article to you, and I'm done just because I want you to know where all this ends up. I don't care what the fuck's going on now. I'm showing you the stuff to show you where it ends up. And all these countries be doing their little tests, and one by one, it's all an orchestrated event. No, we're not mooning anytime soon. We're lucky in 6 months. We're lucky. And that's probably if this Russia, let's say, conflict gets really fucking nasty. Maybe in 6 months, we will be crazy rich. But remember, it's got to be a black swan. So maybe this thing pops off. But I don't like talking time. I like talking, what do we see in the news? Crypto Hulk talking about India, who's a Ripple partner with the Reserve Bank of India, the RBI, talk about testing CBDCs. That's pretty fucking big news. When a country 3 times the size of the United States is doing this, it's probably starting to get close. So, all right, where are we at? Hour and 7 minutes. I think I'm kind of done. I'm going to look over some questions here. It's Friday, and I'm trying to like give you guys news and stuff, and I didn't want Friday to go by. I skipped the show yesterday, kind of a little burned out. Also, I didn't see a lot of news yesterday. So I said tonight, even though it's Friday, fuck it. I might do a tomorrow. I might do a show tomorrow morning. That would be at 12 o'clock noon in California, which would be 3 o'clock p.m. in the East Coast. I might do something kind of like that. I don't know, because I don't really have any plans in the morning. So we'll see. If I find really cool news when I wake up Saturday, about 9 or so, I'll probably get up, maybe 8. And then around 11, if I don't find news by 11-ish, then I'm not going to make a show at 12. So, but we'll see how that goes. I'm not just going to make a show because I've got sponsors and that's what some people do. These people that got sponsors, you've got to make a show and just talk about shit from 3 years ago. Whatever you got to do, make a fucking show. I don't do that. If I can't really come out with a banging show, then I'm not going to make a fucking show. All right. I've always wanted to build a school. Even the educational system is fraudulent. Yeah. I want to do that. I want to build like a little village or something for real and have social workers there and kids there, like a little academy. And it's going to be a little tough, discipline, lightweight, military kind of just a structured environment. And then bring in like experts for these kids and and crank out like PhD candidates or master artists or whatever. You want to be an artist? You can be. So that's what I kind of want to do later on. Have like a little school. I don't know, 200-300 kids, and turn out the future Einsteins of the world. All right, because I used to be a teacher for a little bit. Peter Pan's back again. All we need is a massive black swan. That's right. Even to propel the XRP army into the 1%ers, it will be glorious. So I'm trying to show you. So you got Visa going out there, 40 countries. You're seeing India 3 times the United States, telling everybody they're using Ripple. They are, um, and stuff. So like we're seeing this. It's all coming together. It's not gonna be next week, next month, not 3 months. But then again, if this thing with Putin gets all crazy, I mean, they can speed this stuff up. I told you guys 2, 3 weeks ago, there was a guy that used to work for the Commodities Future Trade Commission, CFTC. He used to work there, I don't know, 10 or 15 years ago. He was saying we could get our shit done like today. Stablecoin legislation, all that. I read the article. He said today. So don't let, like, we don't know the time frame. What I'm telling you is the power people, they're trying to get this whole world's infrastructure linked up together. So all at once, flip the switch and we're instant rich. I didn't mean to rhyme, but just that's how I see it going down. So you got all these countries linked up. Some of these countries are linked up, but they're not telling us. Okay. So that's part of the fucking game. But how it's going to go down is Black Swan. I'm really thinking it has something to do with Russia. I really do. And maybe we get some light, like, I think they're prepping us. They're talking about light grade nuclear, like dirty bomb, or I think that's kind of, they're putting that out there, and that'll cause, when mention of a war actually happens, that's gonna like tank all the stock markets all around the world, just fucking crash. That would be a perfect way to bring on this crypto. Like if I was gonna do something, and I'm not claiming to have knowledge from insiders, like I'm just crypto just telling you how the fuck I would do it. This is a real great time. Never what lose advantage of a bad situation. Like use the catastrophe for your advantage kind of thinking. So maybe they lob a few low grade nukes at each other, scare the fuck out of the planet. Stock markets dump all around the world. Everything gets bad. And then after being effed up for a while, people are begging for help. Maybe they suggest an idea that, well, maybe this crypto thing might help after all. And then we'll be begging, yeah, do it, do it. That's how I believe. We'll be begging for it. And then like, well, okay, we're gonna try it. You know, we don't know. It's gonna be an experiment. We're already in trouble. Let's maybe let 30% of the people try it, and they give the crypto to 30% of the people and it works brilliantly. Then the others like, we want it too. Like this is how I would do it, you know? And then they're like, well, okay, it seems to have worked for 20 million Americans. America, should we do this? You know? And then they're like, yeah. And then they flip that fucking switch, and then there we go. And then we're at 10, 20,000 XRP dollars. I mean, that's how I would just do it. So all right. Thanks for the show. Bravo, encore, bravo, good night, all. That's what Mike Mitchell says. And y'all got to stay strong, says Vulcan Aussie. Have your plan and know and look for it all to unfold. With that, I'm going to say have a good morning, afternoon, or good evening, wherever you're at. We're at about an hour and 13 minutes. If I can find really good news, I'm going to make a show early tomorrow, at least in America. Tech and Monsters is peace. And I think that's about it. I'll see y'all in my next program.